Well, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? The wind is up. Should make for a good harvesting day. What are we doing? Well, we just got home. We went and got this stuff loaded up. This plate roller. I thought it was a lot bigger from the description I got, but it ain't that big. And then we got this big, huge hydraulic press. And I told them to lay it down because the base on it at only 2.5 feet is not very much for it to stand properly on the trailer. So we just laid it down and make it easier for transport, right? But she's got a big hydraulic cylinder in there, that's for sure. She's heavy built, that's for sure. But this stuff has to get delivered all the way to Swan River, Manitoba, about 4.5 hours away. A buddy of mine bought it and asked me to pick it up from the auction center in Regina. Anyways, now on to this thing. Yesterday we were hauling bales and got the combine home, so we didn't play with this baler, but I'm gonna get this baler in the shop and we're gonna try and figure out what the heck is going on with the tie system in it. So I'll bring you guys back once we get it in there. Okay guys, so as far as the twine situation goes, I'm almost leaning, I gotta get a bale in here to really test it, but I'm almost leaning towards the fact that there's something with that roll of twine, because when I run it manually, it seems to work fine. It does catch a little bit now and again, but I release the pressure so I don't got a lot of tension on the twine, and it seems to friggin' catch just fine. Now I switched that ball and I put it on this other side and it was doing the same thing on that side. It was trimming it off just a little too quick. So, and that's not helping the situation. Also, I think I'm gonna have to change this little guy out, because if you look close, if this darn thing will focus, let's go in a little closer even. See right there? There's a little groove in the steel. See that? If it'll focus for me. So the twine will fall literally right in that groove. See that? So I think we're gonna have to trim that, buzz it off, and set this back in place in the same spot. Just tack it back on, but give it a bit of a turn so the twine's not rubbing in that groove. And since we're down here, I figured, what the heck? We might as well start replacing a few of these broken ones. I do have a few. I don't have enough in stock, but I got a few. And right through the middle here is missing quite a few of them. So we'll replace a few of these. I got 6, so that'll help. Anyways, and just checking over the pickup bands. They're a little bit bent. Not super bad, but a little bit, right? So we can try straightening them out a little. See this one, it's bent up. This one is pretty much where it needs to be. These two are down slightly. This one could be up actually. That's a new one that went on last year. It looks like it's okay. I've got it undone on the bottom. So I got a couple that were buggered up, but we'll try and straightening them out a little bit and throwing them back on, and if I can't, then I'll replace them with new ones. Anyway, we're gonna get at her and we'll talk to you later. Oh yes, I was gonna show you guys. When you're doing these pickup teeth, it's like a 4-piece part. So you got the tooth, you got this little bracket, you got this little bracket that the bolt goes through. This goes on the inside like that. This one And if you see, it's got that groove. That matches that right there. So when you put them on, you got to make sure that that's seated properly. Otherwise, your tooth isn't in the right position and it can flop around a little bit. And then the bolt goes through upwards like this. So yeah, you want to make sure that that sucker seats in there really good. Just put that one on and he's good and solid. And this guy right here. So let's get this one on. We'll talk to you in a bit. Babe, what did you do to my bench? I'm not going to be able to find anything. Babe. Oh! What the fuck? My babe cleaned the bench. It was a disaster, I have to admit. When she comes in here and she goes to town, it don't take her long, and then you can see it. Anyway, for me to replace every pickup tooth that's broken right now, or one side is broken, looks like I need like fucking 16 of them. Yep, that ought to be fun. Anyways, it looks like I'm running back to friggin' White City to Mazer Group to get pickup teeth. Later. Alrighty guys, so we're out here cutting now. And this is some big grass stuff in here, let me tell you. It's not a real big area, but I'm gonna have to take my time. I've never been in here. It's an old winter feeding area is what this is. So yeah, we're gonna have to take our time in here. There is some garbage laying around out here. Like right here, I can't go on the other side of that. There's an ugly hole with a bunch of downer trees and stuff. So on and so forth. But I'll bring you guys back and show you what some of the swaths look like once we get a little bit more done. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty guys, so this grass piece loops around way back there, and I didn't show you, it's rough as heck. I've never been there, but look at the swaths here. Like, these are some hot dandy swaths for grass, and being that it's old grass, it's gonna dry real fast. But this is pure grass, and in some areas it's got a little bit of very short buckbrush mixed in it. Now the cows might not eat the buckbrush, but they'll sure as hell eat the grass around it. But yeah, there's some nice stuff in here. Definitely gonna get a few bales out of here. And we still gotta do out that way. So why am I doing this and not working on the baler? Well, it's simple. I had to get more pickup teeth for the baler, and CP offered to run for that, and I said, well, while you're gone getting the parts, I'll come over here and cut some of this stuff down. So anyway, I'll bring you all back when I wrap this up. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, so we cut that stuff over there, and we cut all of this out here also. That side hill, there's a couple swipes there that I never did. There's a whole whack of buckbrush and stuff in there, so I just left it alone. I'll work at cleaning it up better next year. And it's a side hill. That little bit of grass can catch snow for next year. And so we've got one more spot I want to cut, but not on this neighbor's property. It's on a different neighbor's property. Oh my God, why am I yawning? But anyway, it's on a different neighbor's property, so we got to get over there and we'll cut that stuff down and see what happens after that. Talk to y'all later. Alrighty, well, I figure since I'm going, I might as well clean the ditch up a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna cut the ditch. It ain't gonna be a lot. And it's going to be kind of dirty, dusty type stuff from the dust off the grid road floating into it. But hey, it's better than nothing, and it's green. So I got a culvert coming up here I gotta watch for, so I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll yammer later. Okay, so this is the other piece. It's only maybe 2 acres. Little chunk over there on the other side of the bush, this water run slough area, and then this little piece right here that we're working on. It's not very heavy by any means. CP was hoping to square bale it, but we ain't square baling this. This will get round baled for cow feed, because with all the road dust that settles into it, there's no way you want to be feeding this stuff to our horses. They'll all get the cough really bad, and you just don't need that shit happening. Plus, it's a very wiry type grass, and it's just not a good grass. It's better off for me to round bale it and feed it to the cows. Yep. Next year we can make a bunch of square bales in the alfalfa field over on the rented land, and that'll be a way better hay quality than this stuff. So there you go. Action shot of the hay bind back in action. And hopefully there'll be a little more of that coming up as we get closer into slough season, cutting and baling sloughs. So talk to y'all later. Okay guys, so anybody out there that's got a older style combine, I got this straw storm that is for sale. Now these things are supposed to really chop the hell out of the straw, and it'll spread it like 50 feet, apparently. All of the parts and everything are here. So all we got to do is hook it on. You can just come in, grab her, and hook her onto your machine. Simple as that. So all the bolts are with it. They're a little rusty, but I don't need it because we bale our straw, and it was on my combine that we just picked up, that Massey 750. But from what I understand, it should pretty much hook up to any combine from the 80s, at least anyways. The models from the 90s might be a little wider, but it's here. So, and if somebody's out there looking for something like that to help bust the straw up more than a standard pickup or a standard chopper, I mean, there it is. It's for sale. Just get a hold of me through the comment section or Brendan Panna on Facebook Messenger. Talk to you later. Alrighty guys, so with these pickup bands on these BR780s and BR780, 7090, the BR series baler, the pickup bands are just a little bit different, but it's still only 2 bolts to hold them on, and they self-drill right into the framework. I've got some new pickup bands here. CP's digging the bolts out there as we speak, and those are the bolts for these new ones. They're quite a bit larger. This is the old bolt here, and this is the new one. But these are plastic / neoprene type, and I've never tried these before, so this is going to be a first for us. Oh, and now CP's got a phone call. Anyway, I want to let you guys go. We'll get these on, and I'll bring you back after. I'll put you in the bag.
No, my ass is too big.
Look at it. Roll the bag over. Show us the bag. Show us the bag. See, I'm special because I got a Marcusson Country bag before they sold out to Mazer. Now I got to go to Mazer and get a bag that says Mazer. I'll be talking to John about that. John Mazer. Alrighty. Back to our pick-me-up truck. So,
Are you hungry?
all new pickup bands. Well, not bands, pickup teeth. All the teeth are replaced. Some of the bands are still a little wonky, but we'll test out these guys, see how they work. And as time goes on, I'll be getting more of those plastic ones. For one major reason, if nothing else. One, this band, the metal ones are like $82 or $83. And that neoprene band is 43 bucks. And it's American made. It's not Chinese. So, gotta support your local economy, guys. But this should help pick up the straw a lot better now, too. And that light stuff. So now we got to address on this tie system, but I think that'll be for tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. We got a couple things done here today. The pickup is all fixed up. The little more hay cut. We gotta check the air in the tire. What's wrong with the air in the tire? I see the tire's still round, so we're good. It's not flat on the top. Just leave my stuff alone, woman. The baler's not getting pulled out of the shop. So what do we tell the people, babe?
You get her done.
Pardon?
Get your shit done.
Get my shit done. We tell them to comment, thumbs up, subscribe.
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, comment, subscribe, give us the old, you know what. And fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch y'all maybe tomorrow.
Have a good night.
I guess I'll point out one more thing. So the other day when I went and helped old Straight Pipers out, that Saturday, CP took off and she had a girls' day.
A girls' day?
Did you have...
I had a me day.
You had a you day? And how did your you day turn out?
Good, I think.
You think? Good?
Yeah.
CP went to a pony sale and she bought herself a new pony.
Did you put the sticker back on her butt?
They had one on each side and we only took it off the one side. Solid black 15-year-old Maggie mare. I know why they called her Maggie.
What, off Simpsons?
No.
What?
Short for magpie.
Oh my.
Nothing but a friggin' magpie. She's really quiet though. I'll give CP credit. She's a quiet little girl. But she sure likes the dry hay. Like she just friggin' engulfs it. We had her out in that little paddock right there, that little corral area. And there's lots of grass out there and she munches around, but we got to get a farrier though. Her feet need to be done.
Everybody seems to be done.
She's not very big, but then CP's not very big. So she's supposed to be broke to ride and drive. Have a good day, guys.
You like her, don't you?
We'll see y'all later.
Don't you?